UK Church, I hear the Spirit of God say, I am provoking you for uncommon unity to arise and shine in this hour. That the Lord says there might not be a church. The Lord says that there might be an assembly. And the Spirit of God says, I declare a halting over the spirit of Islam that is trying to come into the land to determine what the new foundations are going to be. But the Spirit of God says, watch as I begin to use this hour to command leaders to come together from different churches and pastors that would have otherwise never spoken, and black churches and white churches to begin to join hands to say enough is enough. For the Lord says, I said over you, when you were tired and when you decided you can't take it anymore, the Lord says, that's when I said you would break free. And the Lord says, UK Church, you are now in your break free hour, because the Spirit of God says there's a holy anger that is on the inside of you. And the Lord says, I declare the lion is roaring again. And I will fulfill in your day the word in Judges 19, where the Lord says, I caused such a provocation to take place because of a rape situation where a woman was abused, that it caused not a social justice movement, a spiritual justice movement. And for the first time in Judges 20, all of Israel gathered together as one man before the Lord. And the Spirit of God says, I am trying to create the conditions for one man to arise in the midst of you. And by one man, the Lord says, I don't mean one special leader or one special man of God. The Lord says, rather, I am calling for a unity to arise in the church, that one new man might come forward. And so the Lord says, put aside your petty jealousy. Put aside your whose church is going to lead this. For the Lord says, I will cause the harvest to be so big that it will force partnerships to come together for the sake of a greater building. And the Lord says, my eyes are on Wembley in this hour. For the Spirit of God says, I will fill her stadiums again, and it will not be the sound of one church or one ministry or one name. For the Spirit of God says, you are now in a 999 emergency hour. And in 999, the Lord says, you don't have time, says the Spirit of God, to worry about who's leading. But watch, from a common enemy, I will provoke an uncommon unity. And the Lord says, you'll watch Islam be saved, but you'll watch persecution increase and arrests take place in an unprecedented way. But I am kickstarting a revival that the Lord says will give the UK its last chance to partner with me to be a sheep nation. The Lord says, do not miss it. Do not miscarry it. The Spirit of God says, give birth to it.